Om Namo Bhagavate Virajeshwaraya. Today is an interesting combination of Vaisakha Sukla Trayodasi in the morning till around evening 4-5 o'clock. After that Chaturdasi Tithi and full day Swati Nakshatram. Swati Nakshatram Chaturdasi Tithi in the Asura Santhya Vela, means in the night when sun sets. At that time the appearance of Narasimha has happened. Narasimha is an Advaita Swarupa. He reconciles all the duality into oneness. So Hiranyakasipu, Kashyapa Prajapati's son in the Diti as a Kshetra, the differential space. So space has both qualities. Space differentiates everything. The differential quality of space is known as Diti, the differentiating aspect, the Ityas. Aditi, the integrating aspect, non-differential, integral aspect of the space which integrates or which includes everything is the Aditi. Aditi's sons are Adityas, are the light-giving agents, are the gods. So they are also Kashyapa Prajapati's progeny, sons, and Diti's sons, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakasipa, is also Kashyapa Prajapati's sons. So they represent the Tamo Guna basically. One side it is Sattva Guna, the light, other side it is Tamo Guna, opposite of this. So the Kshetra is different, the origin or the origin emotion is different. So from there, so eventually what happens with Hiranyakasipu is he sees the duality. He only sees the duality. He can appreciate only duality. There is day, there is night. There is inside, there is outside. So everything in duals. So he recognizes the duality and he wanted to not to be taken by this duality by force. So he gets a boon. He does that a big tapas, saying that he don't want to have death by anything that includes in this duality. It should not be daytime, it should not be night time, it should not be an animal, it should not be a human, it should not be a god, it is neither should be wet nor should be dry or like that. None of the duality will kill him. That is what his final hypothesis is, his tapas. He does the lot of tapas and he identifies the duality causes death, and then he wanted to go beyond duality by getting a boon. None of this duality can influence his death. But the problem is he is not able to see the underlying unity of this duality. So he is not able to see, not appreciating the God or the supreme reality which is non-dual in nature. So this is the scenario. So Tamasa Rupa, Tamasa Gunam is taken over. Here comes a Rishi. So how to, and because of this boon he starts creating trouble to everybody else in the world. So people are having a lot of troubles under his rule. So anybody opposes him, they will be put into the jail or killed or whatever it is. So all the power is there, power is misused. So that kind of a thing, Tamo Guna Prakopa. So this is an example of Tamo Guna Prakopa. Whoever says no to a Tamo Guna will try to do the protection, to protect itself by the means of the harsh means of punishment, etc., etc. It goes into that. So Narada Maharshi comes and he teaches the great Narayana mantra to the oneness of the Narayana to the wife of Hiranyakasipa when she is pregnant with Prahlada. So Ahlada, Prahlada means ever being in pleasant mood. Pleasant mood, always not having fear, being good, being like that. So he gets influence of that Maharshi, Narada Maharshi, and he becomes a great Hari Bhakta. From there the conflict comes. One person, this side actually seeing the supreme reality in one side, other side only seeing duality, always afraid of duality, wanted to protect himself from the duality. So he continuously wanted to have conflict with the unity. So that is what it is. So this thing goes on, and finally on this day, in the evening time, neither day nor night, neither inside nor outside, neither on floor nor in the akasha, like that, all those conditions, meeting all those conditions, supreme reality appears as Narasimha and annihilates or removes this tamasa guna, which is making lot of trouble to Prahlada Varada Govinda. So this God protects the Prahlada. Predominantly he proves 2 points. There is nothing which is impossible for him. So he is omnipresent, he is everywhere, existing everywhere. He can appear, manifest from anything, from a wall or a pillar or whatever it is. And he surely protects the seeker, the devotee, who is surrendered unto him. Nobody can inflict harm on a devotee. So that is the power of a devotee. How much ever this tamoguna, rajoguna, tamoguna, prakopam wants to hurt a sattva dominated devotee, it will end up, that effort will be futile. So those 2 things to prove this avatara has happened. There are a lot of gurus who have worshipped Narasimha. So, andhasya me hruta viveka mahadhanasya chorairaho balibhirindriya namadheyai mohandhakara kohare vinipatitasya Lakshmi Nrusimham amadehi karavalambam. So, Adi Sankara Bhagavatpadacharya writes a Karavalamba Stotram seeking protection from Lord. Then we have lot of Nrusimhopasakas, including Padmapadacharya onwards in the Guru Parampara. So Nrusimhopasana is Advaita Upasana, basically. So whoever realizes or gets above this duality of two things conflicting each other and conflicting everything else, into the unity, into the Supreme Narayana, the Narasimha Avatara can take. In Yoga Vasishta, Bhagavan Vasishta also says the post-history of Prahlada. Well-known history of Prahlada has been protected. Then Prahlada becomes the king of Rakshasas, and he continues to do his Samarajya. Then finally he goes through a method of Narayana Upasana to realize himself and retain the moksha. So the whole of it is been described by Bhagavan Vasishta in Yoga Vasishta. Yes. So such an auspicious day, all the seekers can get the ultimate protection by just surrendering, accepting the reality, accepting Narayana as supreme and the supreme protector of this whole of this universe. And Seshappa Kavi has written 100 slokas, Bhushana Vikasa Sri Dharma Puranivasa Dushta Samhara Narasimha Durita Dura, with that Makutam, 100 slokas. Every sloka is full of Viveka, Vairagya and the Sadhana Sampatti. So people can spend time in studying such past devotees of Narasimha Swami and their way of devotion, and make best use of this Parvadina of Sri Narasimha Jayanti on a Tuesday and Swati Nakshatram. So with that, seeking the supreme protection to all those Sattva-guna predominant people who are the seekers, who are the Upasakas of Supreme in the form of Narasimha. Again, being reminded of the Guru Parampara, Om Namo Bhagavate Virajeshwaraya. With that wish, Swasti.